Darin and Anita on Grand Strand. A music evolution.
Hi, it's Jennifer Hudson.
Hi, it's Harry Connick Jr.
Hi, this is Corinne Bailey Ray.
Hi, this is Carlos Santana.
With Darin and Anita on Grand Strand. Now, Darin and Anita with your Grand Strand Artist Spotlight.
And welcome back from a commercial break. Darin and Anita on Grand Strand. And it's time this week, folks, for our Spotlight interview segment. And what a treat I had. I thought, we talked to industry folks and artists and that sort of thing along the way. Today, I have an official industry person with me, Ron Ramsey with the Ramsey Farm Beach Festival. Ron, how are you?
Hey, Darin, it is great to be here. It is great to see you, and it's great to be on the Grand Strand radio show.
Well, I appreciate you so much stopping by and talking to us a little bit, because we've heard so much about the Ramsey Farm Beach Festival, Ron. I tell you, it's all over Facebook back on April the 14th when this thing happened. And from what I understand, it was an incredible time, and you had one of the hottest bands that is coming up in beach music, Hip Pocket, on there. Now, that had to be incredible.
It was incredible seeing Little John and all the guys that came down. They actually had another engagement later that evening.
Right.
We booked them, and they had to come in, and they were our opening act, and very first act only. They delighted the audience from old to young. My mother-in-law, who was there, is 85 years old.
Right.
She came to me and commented how good that band was. And we had a lot of fun. They told us they'd love to come back and stay all day, enjoy all the festivities. So it was an exciting time for all of us, and it was certainly an honor to have Hip Pocket.
Well, I'm telling you, and the other band, number one song that's out there, Lakeside Drive, and even Gene Farr coming out there with that Candy Girl that's out. I tell you, incredible time. And who were the other bands that was on the show?
Well, Darin, we started off, we had Hip Pocket, and we followed up with a great band up towards the Taylorsville area, the Night Move Band,
right,
featuring Phil Witherspoon on lead vocals. And then we had the Lakeside Drive Band with Mike Howard, of course, Gene Farr and Paul and all the guys did a wonderful job. Then we followed that up with another group that we had brought in from up in the Hickory area, a group called the Extraordinaires.
Are they Extraordinaires?
They were Extraordinaires. They did a wonderful job. We were delighted to have them there. They have a song out that's called A Weekend Affair, and doing real
the
well
question
for
is it a weekend affair?
It was for them.
Not,
and of course, we finished the act. We finished the show with Steve Craig, the lead vocal for the Out of Towners band up in South Carolina. And Darin, they just had a lot of tremendous hits.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you had a car show out there the day RVs came in. I've been seeing pictures on Facebook. And folks, if you want to find out, all you got to do is go to Facebook and search for Ramsey Farm Beach Festival, and you can find that out. As a matter of fact, you can go to RamseyFarmBeachFestival.com, and it'll take you to all that too, because my next question for you, Ron, is next year. I've been seeing folks on that Facebook page. Is it going to happen again?
We did have an incredible affair. The car show was a hit. We had several of the most wonderful cars. We have some cars there. It was over $100,000.
Wow.
It was just incredible to meet the owner of the car, talk to him, and of course to see the beauty that they had there. In addition to that, we have had a lot of comments. We interviewed a lot of people leaving. What can we do better? What did we do wrong? And we just had so many positive comments about this. It was a wonderful day. It was perfect weather, so we had everything going for us. I would like to mention we had Kenny Poovey from the Academy Street that did our sound. Kenny did an absolutely awesome job with all his guys to make sure the sound was just right. And because of all the hard work that went into this that has paid off, and all the volunteers that helped us, we could not have done this without about 30 volunteers that came over and worked on this for about 4 months. We were unable to continue, because of their hard work and success and the foundation that we've laid. We are planning on next year on April the 27th.
Right.
It's going to be the last Saturday in April at this point in time. The reason being is SOS will kick off next year in the spring on the 12th, and it actually runs through the 20th and 21st. So we don't want to conflict with SOS. Plus, I think it might be a little better. I think we got a little bit lucky this year. The weather was perfect. We had said earlier, 2 weeks closer into May would really probably be more ideal. So that's going to work out for us next year.
Well, I hear that this could be, years ago they had the Metrolina thing in Charlotte for this area, for the western part of North Carolina, I guess you could say, or somewhat the Piedmont. This could be the next Metrolina Beach Music Festival that's going on now.
Well,
I've heard that.
We certainly hope so. We have an absolute beautiful venue, which is Chapel of the Field. The event was to raise money for the building fund. We're trying to add on to our meeting hall. We need some restrooms. The venue, if you had a chance to visit our website, which is RamseyFarmBeachFestival.com, you actually could see some pictures of the venue.
Right. Awesome
it's located
place.
on 5 acres. We have a wonderful stage, a 53-foot covered stage. We have a large pavilion. We have our VIPs there. We have a large gazebo. We have all those things. We have restrooms, and so we have all the elements there to make it work. We do a lot of weddings there, and we had wanted to do an event. This is the first time that we decided to take a gamble and do something like this. It was just wonderful to see it all come together. Now, we're also lucky we have a 40-acre buffer around the venue there at Arbor Stage, and we do call it Arbor Stage. So it's a part of the chapelofthefield.com, which we provide wedding services for our local community in a 7-county area, along with additional chapel we have in Gastonia. So this is a little bit different for us doing the Beach Festival. And I would like to comment, and of course the reason that sort of got involved in this is I am one of the DJs with 91.7, Cammy Award-winning Beach Music FM Station of the Year, and so I'm very fortunate to be associated with that. And I do a show called the Headliners in Review Radio Show on Thursday nights from 6 until 9. Then I also do a show that we syndicate with Dr. Feelgood, Phil Kistler. And so we had the background in the beach and shag music. We have a lot of beach and shag friends just like you and Anita. And it's wonderful to be in here today. We appreciate the opportunity to come in and talk about it.
I just wanted to hear about this big festival went on, and I didn't get to make it to. It's
we were actually counting on you being there.
I had to work.
We had a tent set up for all of that. We had Chris that came there did a wonderful job, the hospitality band. Lamar Walker, who does a lot of radio work with 91.7, was our stage manager. I thought Lamar did a wonderful job.
And then we got everything. Let's give it up too to Johnny B. John Barkley did an awesome job. The award-winning DJ of 91.7, I guess our star DJ, was there and worked all day long. Did a wonderful job. He was fully in support of it. He did a wonderful job helping us to promote it and get the word out to everyone. And of course, he was the main one at the radio station too that did a lot of the interviews and so forth. Would like to thank Youngblood, did an interview with one of the groups. So it's just wonderful to have everybody come together. We had a love fest, as you must say, at the Ramsey Farm Beach Festival. I think a lot of people were surprised. We had some comments about a beach music festival going on up in Lincoln, a little bit out of the way and a little bit out of the venue. We are about an hour from Charlotte, for maybe some of the listeners that don't know. It's a beautiful place up there, but we're not really known for having beach music festivals. So we had to do a lot of work to promote it, and we are members of the Chamber of Commerce. They helped us get on all the event things. We helped us to get the word out to the media, and we were very fortunate in the first year. So this is helping Lincoln County grow somewhat. Well, Ron, I tell you what, we're running out of time here. I wanted to talk with you to see what was going on with this. Folks, if you want to know more, RamseyFarmBeachFestival.com. You can find it on Facebook also. Let them know the bands that you want there. This is in Lincoln County, North Carolina, right outside of Charlotte. Easy to get to from all the main roads. So check this out for next year. Let them know the bands that you want on the show. Ron Ramsey, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Darin, Henley, and Anita, thank you for having me on the Grand Strand Radio Show. It's an honor to be here, and as always, I can count you a good friend. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Ron, here we go. The band that kicked off the Ramsey Farm Beach Festival, one of the hottest bands in the Carolina beach music world. Hip Pocket. It's going to take a long time.
Darin and Anita on Grand Strand. A music evolution.